iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Full-Time Fantasy Show. FullTimeFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Full-Time Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
Dr. Roto, get out the insurance cards, get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. Were you as shocked as I was last night at the Giant-Patriot game? The fact that the game was remotely close going into the fourth quarter? I thought the Giants played as well as they could possibly play, considering they didn't have Barkley, Gallman, Shepard, Ingram. Maybe the Patriots played down, maybe the Giants played up, but I think there's hope if you're a Giant fan. I mean, the defense almost looked good, almost. And the offense would be okay if they had their players there. So I'm cautiously optimistic the Giants are going to be 8-8 this year. I'm really happy about that. Not really. Daniel Jones didn't play very well last night. But, I mean, look, Golden Tate played well. And I thought Slayton played well. He got open a couple of times. Jones just couldn't hit him. But look, are you going to beat the Patriots on the road? Tom Brady rushing for touchdowns. I mean, seriously, over 300 yards. Julian Edelman was out of his mind. James White played well. I was worried about the Josh Gordon injury. But for the most part, you got to be happy. You've got to be happy if you're a Giant fan with what you saw. It was much better than expected. Now, I will say one thing. I am horrified at what the NFL is doing with these pass interference calls or non-calls. At the end of the game there, Golden Tate was absolutely mugged. Mugged. And they didn't call a pass interference. Then they go and they take a picture of it and they replay it and they still don't call it. If you're not calling that as pass interference, what are you overturning? Or what are you overturning? Are you afraid to overturn because it's the Patriots? Are you afraid to overturn because of the point spread? I mean, come on. There was nothing worse than I saw out there. That was terrible. Why have the rule if you're not willing to use it? Are you only willing to use it in the playoffs? You're going to bring it out in the playoffs, but not during the regular season? Does that make sense? It makes no sense to me. All right. Let's take a look at some news before we get into visionary plays of the week. I am worried about Devontae Adams. I don't think he's going to play. I said as much on the radio with Ronas yesterday. I don't think he's going to play. So be careful if you own him. I just don't see him playing. And even if he plays, I don't know how big a week he has. I think Tyreek Hill is really close. I'd like to think it's this week. Man, I need him badly. I've got him on so many teams. I need him to play, but I think he's 60-40 yes. I think Adams is 30-70 yes. If Hill does not play this week, for sure he plays next week. Okay? For sure he plays next week. And I feel the same way about Hunter Henry, and I feel that same way about Saquon Barkley. They will play. Brandon Cooks, like he's expected to play. That's big. Jamal Williams, a full participant in Thursday's practice. You may want to downgrade Aaron Jones just a smidge. Just a smidge. Because we know that Matt LaFleur likes to get Jamal Williams involved. All right, Cortland Sutton practicing no problem. Alvin Kamara is on the injury report, but I'm not worried about it. Todd Gurley, I'm worried about. I'm worried about Todd Gurley. I don't know. The tea leaves are just reading the wrong way right now. And I'll say this. The 49ers run defense best in the football. So even if Gurley plays, I don't love the matchup for him. So I'm not telling you to bench Todd Gurley. I'm telling you I don't really like Todd Gurley this week. I just don't. He will massively underperform. Massively underperform. All right, let's get to the visionary plays of the week. Carolina against Tampa Bay. I am starting this guy. I've heard. What's his name again? Oh, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, I heard he's pretty good. Oh my God, he's insanely good. I'm starting Greg Olsen. Tampa cannot cover the tight end. I'm starting DJ Moore. I'm starting Curtis Samuel. For the Bucks, I'm starting Chris Godwin. I don't love Mike Evans this week. He's got Bradbury who covers him pretty well, but I can't tell you to bench Mike Evans. All right, Dr. Roto told me to bench Mike Evans. I didn't tell you to do that. I told you that Mike Evans may underperform this week. I don't think this is a Mike Evans week. That said, I wouldn't bench him unless you're telling me you have much better options. I doubt that you do, so you have to play him. All right, the Redskins and Dolphins. For the Redskins, you're going to play two players. You're going to play Adrian Peterson. Yes, Adrian Peterson. I think he's I think he's in a good way this week. I think he's got a good shot, especially they want to run the football, they want to not throw the ball, and they want to control the clock, and Peterson's the guy to do that. If they get out to a lead, somebody's O has to go. Redskins, Dolphins. I think the Redskins O goes. I'm playing Terry McLaurin. For sure, I'm playing Terry McLaurin. That guy is going to make a play for sure against the Dolphins' horrific defense. For the Dolphins, there are guys I like. I like Kenyon Drake. I do. I like Albert Wilson. I like Preston Williams. That's it. Don't ask me about anybody else. I don't like anybody else on that team. All right, the Eagles and Vikings. Look, this game is meant for Kirk Cousins. If he throws the ball to Thielen and Stephon Diggs and Dalvin Cook, they win. If he can't, they lose. It's as simple as that. So you've got to be all in on that. I think this game is higher scoring than people think. I think the Eagles will have to throw the ball as well. I don't love Jeffrey this week, but I do like Aguilar this week. I do like Zach Ertz this week. I like Carson Wentz. I don't love him this week. I don't know. I just think this is a Vikings week if they play it right. Bengals-Ravens. The Bengals' run defense is so bad that I'm telling you I even like Gus Williams this week. But I'm telling you I like Mark Ingram. I like Lamar Jackson. I like Marquise Brown. I know a lot of people love Mark Andrews this week. I don't. But, feel free to start him. I mean, he's not a bad start, but I'm not getting behind the Mark Andrews train. For the Bengals, I think the Bengals are going to play well in this game. I do. I think they're going to lose, but I think that the Ravens' defense is a bit overrated. So I like Tyler Boyd a little bit. I like Joe Mixon a little bit. I'm okay. I think this game will be higher scoring than we think. All right, Seattle and Cleveland. What I'm going to say to you here is going to shock you. I think Cleveland wins this game. I do. I think Cleveland wins this game. The NFL just doesn't work the way we think it does. Oh, the Seattle was so good last week. Cleveland sucked. Oh. Just because you think that way, it's going to change. That's what happens. Baker Mayfield throws for 320 yards. Odell Beckham catches for 160 and 2 touchdowns. And you're like, I don't even understand this league anymore. That's what happens. Been covering it for so long. I like the Browns. I like Beckham. I like Chubb. I do. For Seattle, I like Tyler Lockett a lot. I like Will Disley. I think this is a game I might even stack in DFS as a contrarian stack. A little Baker with Beckham and Lockett and Disley. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm going to get some points there. I do. I'm going to throw that one in a lineup or two. All right, the Saints and Jaguars. The Saints played really well last week, and the Jaguars have looked okay. I like the Jaguars this week. I do. I think that they win this game. I like D.D. Westbrook a lot. I like Leonard Fournette a lot. For the Saints, you're going to play two guys. You're going to play Kamara. You're going to play Michael Thomas. That's it. Don't play Cook. Don't do it. Don't play Ted Ginn. Don't do it. I don't love Teddy B this week either. I like Thomas. I like Kamara. That's it. Texans, Chiefs, oh man, love all these guys. Watson and Hopkins is due. Man, he's due. And Fuller and maybe Kiki Kuti and Carlos Hyde. The way to beat the Chiefs is to run the football. You pound the football, you pound the football, you pound the football. And I think that Carlos Hyde will do that effectively. I do. I think he'll do it 20 carries, 80 yards, maybe a touchdown. For the Chiefs, please tell me you're starting Patrick Mahomes because you need to. I think Sammy Watkins will be out. So I don't know about Tyreek Hill. If Tyreek Hill is out, I like this kid Byron Pringle. If Tyreek is Hill, I like Tyreek Hill. And I love Travis Kelce because he always does what he needs to do. Okay? Atlanta against the Cardinals. Just rev this game up. Matt Ryan. Julio Jones is due. He is due for a big game. Love him this week. Calvin Ridley. Austin Hooper. Cardinals are atrocious against the tight end. Atrocious. For the Cardinals, Chase Edmonds or David Johnson. One of those guys is going to have a big game, whoever plays. How about Larry Fitzgerald? Nobody in the Falcons could cover Larry Fitzgerald. And Christian Kirk is due back. And how about Kyler Murray? So this is another game you want to stack the crap out of in DFS. This is a game. This is not contrarian, though. The Seahawks-Browns game is contrarian. This one isn't. This one is, hello, everybody and my brother has this one. 49ers and Rams, we covered this a little bit. Remember, 49ers have a very good run defense. I like Jared Goff. I like Robert Woods. I like Cooper Kupp. Those are the guys I want in this game. I don't want the running backs. For the 49ers, I think they're going to play well. I think, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to do his thing. Matt Bryant is effective. Coleman is effective. Kittle I like. I just don't know who else is good because every week it changes. So I can't get behind more 49ers than Bryant, Coleman, Kittle, Jimmy G. The rest is potluck. Titans and Broncos, Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry. The Titans play very well on the road. And if they get out to a lead, they are going to pound that football with Derrick Henry. And he's going to score. Remember what happened 2 weeks ago with the Broncos and Leonard Fournette? Henry's better than Leonard Fournette. That's my opinion. Henry's better. Or if not, they're real close. For the Broncos, I like Cortland Sutton a little bit. I like Phillip Lindsay. I always like Phillip Lindsay. But I think this is a low-scoring game, and I want no part of it. All right, the Cowboys and Jets. I think there are some Jets here that could be good fantasy plays. Firstly, you've got Lev Bell. I mean, did you see what Le'Veon Bell did with Luke Falk as the quarterback? What's he going to do with Sam Darnold? By the way, welcome back, Sam Darnold. We've missed you. Bell's going to be great. Robbie Anderson should make a play. And Jamison Crowder is back to being about 8 targets a week guy. So Crowder's absolutely startable. And I think Anderson is too. For Dallas, Zeke. And I'm throwing this one out here. I like Michael Gallup more than Amari Cooper. Take a look at Amari Cooper's splits. Much better at home than he is on the road. If the Cowboys are going to win, they're going to throw the football. Michael Gallup might have a big week. And then finally, the Steelers against the Chargers. I don't know who's the quarterback for the Steelers right now, whether it's Hodges or whether it's Rudolph. I know that I'm starting James Conner for sure. I know that I'm starting Juju for sure. And I'd start Deontay Jackson for sure. And I do like Vance McDonald. That's it. 4 guys. For the Chargers, you got to start Eckler. And I think Keenan Allen, of course. And I do believe that Mike Williams is due to make a play. But he's got Steven Nelson back there, and that's a tough matchup. So I think the Steelers could keep this one closer than most people think. I'm waiting for Hunter Henry to return. I'm a little cautious about Melvin Gordon. I'm very interested to see Melvin Gordon this week and see how he does. If he doesn't have a big week, I'm really going to start panicking about Melvin Gordon. I am. Okay? So those are the visionary plays for the week. I've got my article up at si.com/fantasy. Check that out. And of course, check me out at fulltimefantasy.com. Enter the promo code ROTO50 for 50% off your first 2 months. We'll be in the message boards all weekend. Me, Ronas, and Sean Childs trying to help you win this week. That's how we roll. All right, guys, time now to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. I wish you much luck this week. I hope you become my rich friend. This is Dr. Roto saying be well and take care.
Thanks for listening to Full Time Fantasy. There's never been a better time to join and go full time. Visit fulltimefantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO50 for 50% off your first 2 months. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time.